Still looking at me.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Multitasker, and welcome back again to another reaction video. I'm doing alright so far. Just another prolonged day that never goes fast. But you know what? That's yesterday's news. So, already over it. That's not what I'm here to talk about, but what I am going to be doing is another Death Battle reaction, and the latest video already posted this past Monday. It's Venom versus Corna, Marvel versus Soul Eater. So there's no need for the introduction about Venom, especially that still continuously reading of the latest series and how epic it was of absolute carnage, and there will be the upcoming Marvel event that's coming very soon. King in Black, Null, the symbiote god, is coming to Earth, and I don't think they're not fully prepared for what's to come, because there is going to be some serious hell. So the only question is what Eddie is going to do. So anyways, so we already know the fact that the Venom can do pretty much everything from shape-shifting, camouflage, which is still, that makes sense why Peter's spider sense couldn't detect him anywhere, because it's completely invincible, which we already know that. Weaknesses, sound, heat, and got the num-nums for chocolate and brains. But here's the thing that Wiz forgot to mention, that Eddie had a son that he never knew that he exists because of his bastard father, which it was a favor to his ex-wife, which that also explains why hidden this for so long. And the fact that he also had a terminal cancer, which that really sucks. And even though that Venom saved him technically, but it also made it worse. And of course, Martin Lee, bestly known as Negative Man, that touched his body, that the fact that he still has the symbiote cells that got altered, and which that in the process that what became known as anti-venom. So that's pretty much all that is. And not to mention that he was victorious over Bane. Now, Corna, her story is pretty deep, and that she's the child of Medusa, if that's you want to call it, or more like as a guinea pig of her experiment to be the next Ikishi. And that's the thing about her. Technically, it's hard to tell if she really is a she or a he. It's unknown. But the bonding to her Meister, which is known as Ragnarok, who used to be a human, but was also as a victim of the black blood that melted in the process that become as a new weapon. And one thing that my memory started coming back, that when it comes to as a form of a demon sword, the lips, and that unleashes of the screeching sound. I worry that this could be a problem for Venom. So that is a good question. Is it possible that Corna and Ragnarok can actually win this battle, or is a chance that Eddie can withstand it and try to tough it out? That's the good question about this. And considering the fact that this is the battle of the losers, well, Eddie and Venom basically still can coexist, but Ragnarok and Corna, well, yeah. I mean, Ragnarok just bullies her. I mean, Jesus. And yet the fact that he's attached to her, and pretty much that could heal the wounds. So that's pretty unique. So, like before, we're going to go straight to the action just to see who's going to win. So, I'm just going to pray that Venom is going to win, but I have a feeling it's going to be, I don't think it's not going to be the case. So, let's go ahead and get right to it. So, without further ado, it's time to react. to 2D
I want to
sprite,
be
right?
alone.
Hey, pay attention, you turd! Ah, lucky day! 2 brains for the price of 1!
Bullying and abusing.
I don't think I can handle this right now.
I don't think there's no other choice right now because the fight's just begun.
Your mind is ours. Dinner time!
Yep, there it is. I was wondering when it's gonna happen.
Screech!
You know, I wish they could remaster Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the PS4.
He's gone? What is he?
We are the ones hiding under your bed, teeth ground sharp and eyes glowing red.
That was pretty sick. Give it that chill to your spine.
Your blood.
I know.
That's, oh yeah.
It's black.
The smiling move.
Wake up, stupid!
Jeez. And there's the wings. Really aerial combat. I'm surprised he actually add that.
We are the darkness. We are your nightmare. We are Venom.
Somehow, I'm loving
I
that line.
hate you.
And Ragnarok just devoured both of their souls.
Man, these symbiotes really need to stop picking fights with pink-haired anime characters. They're f***ing crazy.
Venom was certainly a tricky opponent. His shape-shifting camouflage and multitude of weapons kept Corna on guard. Unfortunately, Venom lacked the power needed to keep up a prolonged fight.
Yeah, Corna matching Black Star's speed makes for a pretty clear difference. Corna could reach Mach 9,000, while Venom only topped out around Mach 2,000.
And while Venom has shown incredible physical strength that puts Spider-Man to shame, he could never compete with 9 trillion tons of mad blood.
Which, by the way, that precise control of the black blood totally meant Corna could push out any of Venom's attempt at being a puppeteer.
And Corna has shown even greater feats of strength as well. Assuming all of the Moon's teeth are similar in size and stone, opening this jaw is equivalent to lifting over 10,000 tons.
Of course, the final nail in Eddie's coffin was the fact that half of Corna's arsenal was sound-based, basically Venom's kryptonite.
Somewhat. Recall that Venom did gain a notable resistance to sound attacks,
Oh,
so we needed to
yeah.
determine if Corna's sonic waves were great enough to effectively harm him.
You know those gremlins who shattered every window in 10 miles with a screech attack? The symbiote barely survived it, so that's a good high end to look at.
It takes at least 100 decibels to shatter glass normally. To cover that much distance, the combined sonic blast must have equaled about 244 decibels. In contrast, in order to engulf the moon, Corna's sonic waves must have reached over 275 decibels.
And yes, that's considering the weird size and shape of the moon. Ugh, just look at that freaky thing.
Sure, 275 doesn't seem that much more than 244, but decibels increase on a logarithmic rate. This means Corna's sound attack was actually over 1,000 times stronger.
Vinny for sure wasn't surviving that.
Eddie and the symbiote held their own with
Obviously.
versatility, but Corna and Ragnarok had them beat in destructive power, blistering speed, and an arsenal that could take advantage of Venom's key weakness.
Looks like Venom just got Ragnaroked.
The winner is Corna.
Thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. Come back next week to see previews of our upcoming matchups. If you want to watch more stuff, you can click the boxes right around here,
Somehow I
and you
had
can
a
always pick up
feeling
some
it was
DB
gonna
merch
happen.
at store.roosterteeth.com.
Attention, blue team! This is the red team! We are here to destroy you!
I got a tank! People with tanks are never
Oh,
outnumbered!
hell no. Oh my god. It's finally happening, isn't it? From the hit series, Red versus Blue are literally gonna go head each other. I kind of, I think this is gonna be very interesting, but I have a feeling it's just gonna be just gonna be flat out silly and just. Yes, I have watched it. I have watched the entire series. It's so geniusly entertaining. But anyways, I had a feeling that this is going to be a huge problem for Venom because the sound vibration is his weakness. I thought at some point that he could tough it out, but I was wrong about that. So the sound bass, the sound bass, obviously is the ace of the hole from Ragnarok. Well, it was a close call. They were evenly matched. They have the same kind of feats, but I think it proves that the speed and the sound that gives it off and, well, just execute it. And yes, the fact that Ragnarok has the ability to devour dead souls. And we just saw that. So R.I.P. to Venom. Alright, I think that would be it for right now. So I guess the real question is, does Null have any weakness? I'm curious that if he has the kind of same weakness as the rest of the symbiotes, because that's a good question. But hopefully we'll get something when the first part 1 going to be come out. But in the meantime, if you guys enjoyed that, let's leave it a likes and leave a comments down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. So peace out, everyone. Good night and be safe.